Alright, you guys. It's time for part 2 of my CD collection, updated for 2022. So let's continue. We'll spin this baby around and see what's on the other side. This is the stuff from part 1. If you didn't see it, I recommend you to go check it out first and then check out this one. Because we're going in alphabetical order from artist and name of the album. Not in chronological, if you didn't know. So, yeah. Next one is going to be kind of controversial, but he's become one of my favorite country artists, Morgan Wallen. This is his double album, Dangerous. Good album, for me at least. And then this is his debut album, If I Know Me. I know he's had some controversy lately, but on some racial things, but I still like him. Okay, next up we got Need to Breathe, The Heat. I got that at Goodwill a long time ago now, but still a good album. And then we get to the Newsboys, probably my favorite band, but if not, then what am I doing? So we got Adoration, the Worship album. Still good. Good album, by the way, from 2003. Then we get a rare find of theirs, Born Again, the original album. You may know this as Born Again Miracles Edition. This is the original from 2010. So, yeah, if you ever find this CD in stores or whatever, be sure to pick it up. It's my favorite of the studio albums of theirs. And then we get to I know I've said this a million times, but this was my first CD ever. Go. Like I said, this album means a lot to me. Especially some of my favorite songs of all time are on here, but yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Their biggest album, God's Not Dead, which spun off the movies and the book and all. I don't know. The song's the best part. But the movies are just fine to me. Anyhow. Next up, we got Going Public from 1994, which I believe is their first good album. And then In the Hands of God, which is a good way to end off the original group. That's the last one with Peter Furler until they reunited, but either way, we'll get into that later. And then we get to Love Riot, which I got to meet the band with Michael Tate and them. And they're really nice people, and they signed that CD, Love Riot. And then Stand, like I said, they're more modern. Their latest album, actually, for 2021. Take Me to Your Leader. The Greatest Hits, my personal favorite album of theirs, actually. Dead or Born Again. As far as their albums of all time, yeah, Greatest Hits, my favorite. The Ultimate Collection. Thrive. And the one when Peter Furler and Phil Joel came back, United. Nice. But yeah, if you didn't know, when Newsboys United was when now Peter and Phil came back. But now that's over, for now at least. But I did hear some controversy, some speculation that they may do it again one day, just not now. So that's all the Newsboys. This one may be crazy for me to have, but the Best of Nickelback, Volume 1. OMC, How Bizarre. That was their only album they made in the 90s. Out of the Gray, Remember This, the collection. Peter Furler from Newsboys, this is his solo album, On Fire. I need to get his other one, Sun and Shield, though. That's his debut after he left the Newsboys. On Fire. Peter Gabriel from Genesis, this is his solo album, So. Phillips, Craig and Dean, Fearless. Good praise and worship band, I would say. Probably my favorite. Them or Mercy Me are my favorites in that scene. Let My Words Be Few by Phillips, Craig and Dean from 2001. And then we got the follow-up to that one, Let Your Glory Fall from 2003. Then we get Pillar, Confessions, good Christian new metal / hard rock band. Planet Soul, Feel the Music EP. I think that's what it's called. It's the one that has a single of Feel the Music, so yeah. So we're 3 shelves away from being done. Let's continue. We got another Planet Soul album. I don't know what it's called, though. It's the one, their only album, though. Whatever it's called, I don't know. Plus One, The Promise. Yeah. Good early 2000s Christian music from the year 2000. Then we get Rascal Flatts, Greatest Hits Volume 1. Then this is like a CD sampler for the How They Remember You single. I was trying to get I got that for Christmas, but I was asking for the album How They Remember You. But it's okay, I guess. I got a cool sampler, though, which is the only CD sampler I have. Okay. So then we get Raise the Plan, which is a kind of Christian pop rock. Not really rock, but you know what I mean. But speaking of Christian rock, here's some Christian hard rock. Red. This is their latest album, Declaration. Another one of theirs, Gone, which was the first one of me being a fan of theirs that came out since then. And that one's predecessor of Beauty and Rage. And that one's predecessor, Release the Panic Recalibrated. Actually, no, this is the actual Release the Panic. My mistake. The blue one is the original. Then we get the one that recalibrated it. Release the Panic Recalibrated. And so far, at the time, my only box set with 3 CDs. Who We Are, the Riot Anthology, which includes Into Silence, Innocence and Instinct, and Until We Have Faces. So pretty much their first 3 albums are on that album, or on that box set. Then we got a really underrated Christian band, Relentless Flood. This is The Time Is Now. It comes in this sleeve, this digipack. It's okay, but yeah. It's my least favorite from them, but it's still good. And then we get Savage Garden, the Back to the Moon and Back single or album, whatever it's called. EP, I guess. Then we get one of my let me think here. We get one of my favorite bands, Seventh Day Slumber. We get It's Closer to Chaos from 2019. And just in a few days, 1 week from now, their new album, Death by Admiration, comes out. Go check it out. Let's see here. My personal favorite of theirs? Finally Awake, which was the song Awake that started me on them. Found, Once Upon a Shattered Life, and the last one for Seventh Day Slumber, Unseen, The Lion and the Lamb. That's just the one with the 2 EPs. Cool combination album. I mean, my mistake. I keep stuttering. I'm sorry. Then we get some classic country. Shania Twain, Come On Over. The Woman in Me, which recently got a 25th anniversary box set. Sheila Walsh, Hope. Kind of a Christian Celtic sound. Kind of Kenya or Moira Brennan. But Christian music. Pretty cool. Then we get to my favorite rock band. Probably one of my favorite bands other than the Newsboys. Skillet. Yes. I know I'm crazy, but that's Alien Youth. I know not everybody likes Skillet, but I do. They're just enjoyable for me, I guess. My personal favorite Skillet album, Awake, which was the one that happens to be the one that started it all for me. Collide, which is their heaviest. And then Comatose, which I do want to get their new one, Dominion, that recently came out last week. I need to go buy it. I was going to wait on this collection to do that, but I decided to go ahead and do it now. But yeah. Anyhow. Invincible, which is one of their early albums. We got this Digipack, Deluxe Edition to Rise, which comes with a DVD, which is the only reason I bought the Deluxe. The Deluxe songs are good, but just not as good as the actual album. If it wasn't for the DVD that came with it, I probably wouldn't have bought the Deluxe version, because I knew it would have come in a Digipack. So I prefer jewel case, so either way. So Unleashed, which not really a comeback, but the next one, which is the last one I have from them right now, Victorious, on the other hand, was kind of a comeback, which in my opinion, the best one since Awake. So yeah, that's Victorious. So I was Skillet, and then so yeah, so Skillet, Sneaker Pimps, the Splinter album from the late 90s. Okay. Sonic Flood, Resonate. Which I didn't know Sonic Flood was kind of had some of the members from DC Talk as well, but they took a praise and worship direction. This is their debut album. From 99, 98, 99, somewhere in there. I think here. Stacks of Joy EP. Okay. Last one for S is Stephen Curtis Chapman, Speechless. I need to listen to that one again. I like the song Dive. I grew up on that album. Okay. Tate, back-to-back hits. This is his solo work between him leaving DC Talk and him joining Newsboys. This is his solo, a compilation with 2 of his solo albums. pretty good. Then we get Linger by the Cranberries. Pretty good album, I'd say, what the song Linger is, at least. Then we get the 1,000-Foot Crutch. The End Is Where We Begin. Probably their most known album. Actually, that was Exhale. My mistake, guys. Dang it. So, second mistake. Okay, this is The End Is Where We Begin. That was Exhale. Let me rephrase. This is Exhale. Sorry, my vision, it's blurring right now. It's been a long day. So this is The End Is Where We Begin. My mistake. And then we get the Ultimate Collection, which is the best songs from their Tooth and Nail era. And yes, this company that did the Ultimate Collection was the same people that did my Newsboys one. So yeah. Okay, now we get one of my favorite artists, Toby Mac. I have a lot of Toby Mac CDs, if you could tell. So this is his first live album, Alive and Transported. So yeah, I think he's doing better than he did when he was in DC Talk, no offense though. So yeah, Toby Mac, Solo Diversity is one of my favorites. So anyways, that was Alive and Transported, Dubbed and Freak, a remix project from 2012. Also from 2012, Eye on It, Deluxe Edition, which comes in a digipack as well. My mom had the standard edition, so I wanted to see what the deluxe edition had. What was the big deal? It just had 6 extra remixes. But it's still a good album. Probably my second least favorite of his, but still good. Then we get his second live album, Hits Deep Live, which started the Hits Deep tour. And yeah, both live ones come with CDs and DVDs, if you didn't know. Momentum, 2-for-1 Momentum remix, both of them. So yeah, probably my least favorite. If it wasn't for the interludes, it probably wouldn't be. But yeah, it's my least favorite of his. Either way, this is my favorite from him. Portable Sounds, my third ever CD out of the ones I count. This one, Portable Sounds, is my favorite. It's the first one I got. And yeah. Okay, the dryer just went off, or wash went off. Sorry about the music thing going in the background. Okay, keep going. Okay, we got Renovating Diversity, which was another remix album. Okay. Don't mind them thing in the background, it's just a washer. And then we get his latest album, The Elements, which has kind of fallen off for me. I mean, it's good, but it's just not for me, really. It's pop, unlike his previous rock albums that he used to do, that I wish he would kind of go back to. Hopefully one day, maybe the next album. And then the St. Emil collab sessions. That was a Christmas present. That was the remixes of the Elements songs, but with collaborations. But what makes this one different is that it has Heart of My Beat, a new song from it. So, yeah. This Is Not a Test, which out of his pop stuff is my favorite out of the pop stuff. And then Tonight. Yeah. Tonight. And then last one for Toby Mac is Welcome to Diversity, which I think these two, Tonight and Diversity, are the second and third, and then Portable Sounds being number 1 for me. Okay, next artist, Todd Agnew, Grace Like Rain. Tony Vincent. I don't know what this is called, but it's from the 90s. Like 94, 95-ish. Somewhere in there. If I had my voiceover on and looked it up, I would have told y'all, but yeah. Either way. Tony Vincent. Tracy Bird's album. I don't know what it's called either. Another Tracy Bird. Tree 63. The answer to the question. And then probably my favorite classic rock band, U2. This is U2, 18 singles. Nice. Which is a nice compilation of theirs. And then now we get to various artists. I count. This is the various artists section. So we got some soundtracks and some other stuff. This is the original Mortal Kombat movie soundtrack from the 90s, or Mortal Kombat 2. I don't know. Okay. Now that's what I call Shrek, which has famous songs like All Star and stuff that were in the Shrek movies from mostly the first two movies, and then one song from Shrek the Third, but I would say as far as the movies go, I would say the first two are the best. I'm kind of thinking about doing movie reviews and stuff again. Maybe ranking the Shrek franchise. So anyhow, this is my other Goodwill buy. 07 Christian rock hits of the 2007 days. Or 2007 Christian rock hits, pretty much. We got one more soundtrack. Sliver soundtrack. From the movie Sliver. If y'all seen the movie Sliver, let me know down in the comments. Because I've never seen it. I have the CD from my parents, but never seen the movie. Okay, another one of my first three is Wow Hits 2008. This is my second ever CD I got. And I know you all know it. I've said it a million times. It's pretty cool. I have it still. And that's how I got into Toby Mac and Red and all that good stuff. And then we get Wow Hits 2013. I do want to get more of the Wow albums. They were kind of my preference of them, or now it's what I call music. I would say Wow was my preference of what I prefer. So, yeah. And then we get X 2012, 20 Christian rock hits. Kind of like Wow hits, but for rock, which has Demon Hunter, Red, Skillet, and I guess 9 Lashes would be good. I like that one song, Anthem of the Lonely, that's on that album, so yeah. Okay. We get Watermark's debut album. Not the Enya album, this is the Christian band, Watermark. Yeah. And then, now we get to my favorite country singer, the Zac Brown Band. This is Jekyll and Hyde. The debut, The Foundation. Hold on, I gotta tap. And then his new one, The Comeback, which I need to listen to again. I'm glad it finally comes in a jewel case. Some of his albums, most of his other albums don't. They come in these digipacks, so, you know. The Owl, I know everybody hated it, but I liked this one, actually. Believe it or not, I'm somebody who actually liked it a little bit. But I hope The Comeback is better, though. Who knows?